Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is Series 7 Guru coming to you from my off-grid studio, getting our kicks on historic Route 66 with an explication request. If you have an explication request, you can send it to explication request at guruexamprep.com. This comes from our R Series 7, our Reddit for SIE and 7. Feel free to join that community if you'd like. This test taker sent two what I called not separate images, but entirely different questions. His previous question, which I just made a video explication, was how to remove a restriction from a margin account. This is an entirely different question. This is how do you meet a margin call with securities rather than with cash, right? So as a margin clerk, I say, okay, so what do you want to do here? And it says in the question, he wants to buy $12,000 worth of securities without making a deposit. He wants to give me securities instead of money. And I'm cool with that as a market clerk. But I say, okay, well, if this would have been a cash call, that would have been $6,000. So, B would have been the right answer was cash, but he wants to deposit securities. It's always going to be two times the cash call, which is $6,000, so 12. I'm just going to illustrate that to you. Again, don't overdose on margin. If you tell me you missed your mark on the test because of margin, and I say, you know what, you have bigger problems elsewhere. So as a margin clerk, you're going to have $24,000 in collateral in your account. The 12,000 I made you deposit, which is the answer to this question, and the 12,000 you're buying. Since you gave me $12,000 in additional collateral, I'll now loan you the entire $12,000. I'm illustrating that indeed, if you want to give me securities to meet a margin call instead of cash, I'm just illustrating that indeed it's two times whatever the cash call was. And please note, that makes it work. If you can set up a margin account and you can do initial setup mark to market, you'll get all the questions right. I will link in a video description to a margin class replay or margin lecture. I have two there for you. And please note, we are perfectly balanced. I'm illustrating that indeed the answer is C. So I hope you find that helpful, test taker. You were being asked two different questions. Your previous question was about how to remove restriction from a margin account. This is a different question. This question is how to meet a margin call with securities rather than money. Hope you found that helpful. Remember, inch by inch, margin is a cinch, and yard by yard, margin is or.